Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14. I'm here doing a review of Married to Medicine Season 7, The Reunion Part 1 and 2. I'm doing the first two parts in one video instead of doing two separate videos because I'm not monetized yet, so I'm just going to do one video. Leave it like that. And it's been a while, right? You haven't seen my face for a while video, so I'm just coming back and do this. After I do this review, I'm going to do Love and Hip Hop New York next. Alright, so like normally fashion in the reunions, I don't really talk about the people fashion, what they wear, what they look like, what's my best dress, what's the worst dress. I ain't really talk about that. So I'm just gonna really go straight into the drama that happened and everything. I mean, I don't think this reunion needs to be three parts at all. I don't know why a lot of shows doing three parts for some reason. It's beyond me. But let's jump right into it. So the first two parts were basically some things I got done. When I first got it, first saw that we know that Simone and Jackie usually share the room and they're not sharing the room. So Andy asked Simone, "Where's Jackie? You normally y'all both would share the room." She said, "Well, things have changed," and and then she said, "Will you let Heavenly be your best friend?" And will it be a choice to have Heavenly as best friend? I mean, so Andy said, "Does it have to be a choice?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay." So somewhere along the line, Simone and Jackie friendship it's got like shifted a little bit because of Heavenly. I don't know. That's what I get it from that. It's like Heavenly is a reason why Simone and Jackie friendship hasn't been great this year. Now, the set. Sorry. Jackie said something about why is this going on, and she said, "Well, I don't know what's going on. When new levels come, new devils." So I guess it's Jackie saying in her mind, when she rises up, that is more haters and more devils gonna come out and play when she rises to a level of success. I said, all right. I do like that they did a replica of Toya two-story closet as they set for the reunion. I said, oh, that's nice to make it more comfortable and make it more nice and everything and make it more realistic and fantasy type of land and having a reunion right side of the closet. It's great. It was a great feeling. It was just so nice. I was like, oh, that's nice. I like so. Toya was happy about it. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. They took a picture and everything. Now, Quad is officially divorced. She said it's officially final divorce and everything. She's don't contact him anymore. They don't keep in touch. But Simone just said that her and Cecil still hang out with Greg, and they're good friends. They go out, have a good time. They did say that Greg, sorry, does have another woman that he's dating. And it's good that he still talk about Quad here and there, not maliciously, not no intent, no hatefulness in his mind. He said he still talk about Quad, and I guess it was good things. It's like because they've been married for a long time, so I guess sometimes it will still talk about how he feels about Quad, they miss her, and how things should work out, and everything. But he wishes the best and everything, so that was good. Now they did talk about that meeting that Quad and Simone had when they tried to patch that thing together. And Quad came in freaking late and being very dismissive and trying to tell Simone why she gonna run it. And you need to tell me and Big Debo when Simone left. And I do agree that Quad you was wrong for coming late, and then you was wrong for demanding stuff about something that happened a year ago, so about a crab boy, which I thought y'all really patched that up. So I do feel like you coming in late was very disrespectful, and then you coming in very dismissive of Simone's time and her energy being there. So I do agree that Quad should have apologized, and that Quad would try to go on when she said, "Well, a lot of the group did some things about me, and the crab was a hot mess." She said, "Wait, that's going backwards. Let's stick to the time now." After a while, Quad apologized. She said, "You know what? Yeah, I apologize. I was wrong. I did come late. I was very dismissive, and I apologize for that." It's about accepting it. All right. So, that heavy comment about the Quad Super Bowl comment. She said it's not true. She said she was joking. She was drinking that night. She was a little tipsy as buzz. So she made that comment. It was not true. She don't know anything about that. So it was a jokey joke, and I don't know. It seems like somebody would blog and say that Quad was very offended about that comment on Heavily Made. But it's a joke. It never happened. So I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even that damn tired. I don't know why I'm yawning, but oh well. 3 times over video I'm yawning. But this video gonna be done, alright? So then they talk about Contessa finances. Now, about that thing, Contessa, she does, not Contessa, Toya does spend. She does spend, and that's how they got themselves into trouble last time, spending, and they got trouble with the IRS and not paying the taxes and stuff. They can get themselves out of debt. And I did agree about the party. Why you do a party after you just got out of debt? If you just got out of debt, you won't throw a lavish party. If you want to celebrate, that's fine. But do something like a little small dinner or something like that. Not a whole lavish party, and because you just got out of debt. I would not do that. That's personally me. Now, if she wouldn't do it, they wouldn't do it with their money, that's personally enough. But I would not have done that. So I agree in that part. Now, but how she spent her money, it is what it is. She's but Contessa did do $15,000 for a party for her 3 kids at one time, and I said that was a little bit over the top. I mean, it was a circus party. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of food and everything. People seemed like they had a good time, but that was a lot of money to be going throw in this little thing. I was like, listen, these kids. I mean, they mostly remember a little bit about the party and stuff like that, but they don't really care that the next day. Just throw a little cake, a little ice cream, a little couple of their friends, and they'd be good to go. They don't have to go through all lavish over the top with the spending. So for paying $15,000, that's a little way too much, in my opinion. I would not pay that much for a party, but I guess if you got the money, you spend. But if I did have the money, I would not go out my way paying for that money for a big lavish party like that. No. I don't know. That's just me. I'd rather go out, do something, go massages, do spas, do something, go where you can have enjoy time and then spending all that money for a 1-day party. Everybody drinking and eating up your food, and that's it. Then you gotta end up cleaning them at themselves, clean them after they're done. So it's like, oh, you don't want that. Alright, so that was done. Now they talk about Toya's journey, about the house and her miscarriage and everything. Like I said, it was very sad for Toya had that miscarriage. I didn't wish that on anyone. I feel at the beginning of the season, Toya's gonna be mellow this season, but she got back to her old Toya self. But she was good, and she did that little paint and sip when I was having a good time. I think, yeah, go Toya. I love that paint and sip. I wish I was there. Shit, I would have had a good time. But you know what? I would love to do something like that, to see because I went to paint and sip class and I did a painting. I would love to, I don't know if I could be able to draw a person, but I would love to go to a paint and sip class and see the naked bodies and try to see if I could draw without a thing. And just look good. I would enjoy myself. So redeem myself. And then the house that Toya and Eugene built was beautiful. It was the bomb. It was amazing. And after she said it was sold for $2.1 million, I said, oh, that's a lot of money. I think, did you build your own house ground up? So why, I remember that's how much money they probably put into building a house. But if you put that much in the house, you build a house, you still got to pay for it? I don't know about the houses. I don't own a house. But I think if you build your own house, why, I guess there's some values got to be going into that you got to pay for. So, but they talk about how heavily downplayed Toya's success of a house. And Heavily said, well, you brought something up. I ain't just brought it out and said it. She said, Toya said, no, I did. You just came out of nowhere and said it. I said, I don't know how Bob edited the scenes, but the way how to edit it, it seemed like they Heavily just came out of nowhere and say, oh, now everybody got a house. That's not a big accomplishment. It's like that. I don't have a house. I don't think I would even want a house. I mean, if it'd be nice to own something, but I don't know, pay a lot of money to upkeep a house with a mortgage, the water and all this and the lights and stuff. The only thing about it is your own house. You can live there, your family live there, you grow up in there, all that stuff. So that's a big accomplishment to me if you could buy your own house, especially somebody who never had a own house. And well, Toya never had been different houses, but now it's their own officially house they built from scratch. And I believe they were not going anywhere. So they was like, it's a great accomplishment for building a house and having it. So I feel like it shouldn't be taken away from them. Now I don't know where Heavenly was coming from by all that, but it seemed like it was very envious because they said that Toy got a 2-story closet to the point that Heavenly ended up doing a 3-story closet. I said, this shit like you try to one up with Toya. Now she got 2-story, now you got a 3-story. She's like, well, I have no clothes for nothing, and I was like, okay. So Shade Toya is a very great accomplishment. The house is beautiful, and I loved it. Alright, so Buffy came to set. Alright. And my feelings on Buffy, I enjoy Buffy. I like her journey, and stuff like that. They talk about her journey, how she came in, how she's wealthy and everything, and she has an old tax business. Her grandma started his businesses, and they are wealthy, basically. And she got a house manager and everything. So my thing about Buffy, like, she is like larger than life. She has energy. She's happy and everything. So, but she has a journey. Her journey was uphill battle a little bit about, especially with the infertility. Now, she did mention that it was Jackie event, and she don't want to cause a scene in public with Jackie event with the day. But she was hurt about that comment that Jackie made, that Jackie was wrong for blurring out the infertility in front of a group of people, which I feel like it was very wrong. Now, was it malicious? I don't think it was malicious, but it was wrong for bringing that up without asking Buffy because she shared that to the group of people. That's the issue. Now, whether or not people believe that she's milking this for the storyline, I don't think so. I think this is really real as her emotions, and she has the right to feel how she want to feel. Nobody can tell how someone should feel, or TV, or off TV, whatever. If she feel hurt about it, she's depressed about it because she's going through a lot. She brought up more information about how that her husband don't want to adopt because they got 5 embryos. So why go to adoption when you have embryos, eggs already there? And let it out. She was so hung up about the childbearing, the process of growing, being pregnant. So she wanted to feel the contractions. She wanted to feel the morning sicknesses. She wanted to go through her belly growing. She wanted to do the birth delivery. A lot of women feel that way. They said they don't feel like surrogacy is a great thing because they want to bear their own children, and it won't be complete if I don't bear my own children. So a lot of women go hang up on that, not knowing it's different avenues, options if you just can't carry. And it seemed like Buffy couldn't carry for a while, so she couldn't carry, couldn't see, whatever. So after sitting down and talking to her husband, she realized the candy store, she was like Gabby and Union, all that stuff like that. You know what? Andy's surrogacy. At the end of the day, it's your child, and it's your egg and his sperm impregnate somebody's surrogacy. They go do surrogacy route. So they're gonna have a child. They're gonna do the surrogacy. They're gonna look for candidates and everything. They got an agent to help them and everything. And it was very nice. I love that. So that's a great. It's something good in the positive eternal. Now, something good in the end of the tunnel of her darkness of everything that going on, because she said it brought us a lot of emotions that she had buried. She buried that, and that sometimes it never helps. When you go through pain or something, instead of expressing it and talking it out, you keep that stuff in, and then when an opportunity, it just come out, and that's what happened on television. We seen it. She had a breakdown at Toy's party because everything just came out, and she just buried that in, and she just never dealt with it. So that what we have saw, and I think that was very real. That meltdown she had was very real. So I don't believe she milking it for the storyline. Now the apology, a sense apology from Jackie, I don't think it was so much on Buffy's part. I think it was so much her friends wanting her to apologize and say, you gotta do this, you gotta do this to do this, all that stuff. And Jackie apologized a couple of times, everything. Now at the reunion, I felt this was a very sincere, heartfelt apology that it should not be apologizing anymore after this. Jackie gave 3 points, and she said she admit she was wrong for saying that anything to the public people without asking her first. She know that she was wrong for that, and she always want to connect. Her intention when she bring up things is not to be malicious, it's to connect with stories and everything. But she was wrong for not asking her to bring her story to life. So that was wrong. 2 was that it was nothing malicious to her. And I believe it wasn't malicious. It's just that it just came out of nowhere. She was excited. She was happy to tell the story. She was thinking about a book, and it just came out of her mind. And just came out. And now, what she said when she was at the Cabo trip, and just when it brought to her attention, she just was taken aback because she said, "Really, I did not know that happened, and I did not know it was that big of a deal." Not big of a deal, but I didn't know it would be to the point, to the extreme that she would be that distraught over it. And now she realized, now she looking at it, she's realized why Buffy would be upset and how she would be upset, because it's something, it's telling somebody else's story, which is not sure to tell, and to be bothered by that. So she understand that. Now the third part was very hurtful when she said that she prayed for Buffy, but if she said if she was able to have a baby, she will forfeit that baby to make sure Buffy could have one. And I would say, wow, that was heartfelt. I felt that. I said, wow, Jackie, you would really sacrifice yourself having a baby so Buffy could have one. I said, that's what a friend would say, a good friend. So Buffy would say, I accept the apology. I hope we could have a lunch together. We could meet there outside the group. And I think that's the problem. It's like a lot of group members inside the group, it's like feed it into their minds and tell them this and this and like that. Let them have their own group friendship outside of the group, so it won't be any interference when they need to be good with each other. And they hug it out. And Jackie also said again that she was never malicious. She did not in a million years would do that to another woman or something like that. And Buffy sat down and she accepted that. So they hug it out. And then hopefully that would be a done deal. If Buffy come back next season, please don't milk this anymore. Then I will start believing that it's milking it. It's like, sorry, it was hashed out. She gave a heartfelt apology at the reunion. It's very sincere, very not selfish in Jackie Parker. It was said that she'll forfeit having a baby if you could have one. That was something. I like. For somebody that she don't really know as much, she would say that. No, that was sincere. So if you come back next season, Buffy, let's see the journey of your surrogacy, and not so much of how you felt hurt about it. And also your journey of how you dealing with this. If you go to the counselor, if you go to see therapy, and stuff like that. So this will come out again. And probably you will feel something way, but it will be an outburst like you had at Toy's party. Now, alright, so then we get into talk about the Jackie and Simone and Heavenly. Now, I was seeing the blogs, I was seeing about things that Simone and Jackie is not as close anymore. They're not cool. They hang out as much. And I was saying, what happened? What caused this freaking tension between Jackie and Simone? They're not cool with each other. So at the earlier one, I remember saying that Simone said, "Well, will you have a choice of choosing Heavenly or me as your best friend?" Will you do it? I was like, "Oh, okay." So that's the issue. So basically, y'all know the whole thing between Heavenly and Cecil, and Heavenly and Simone, about how Cecil tweeted something that he heard from Mariah. Mariah said the one who said the pressure washed the house. Cecil thought it was funny and he tweeted that. He didn't make it directly towards Heavenly, so like that. He tweeted what he had said that was funny. I don't know what else was said, if anything else was said, but Heavenly took that as an attack towards her. So she went back personal about, hey, man, they have a job, I can hire you, and stuff like that. So it was jabs, back and forth jabs. And then it was also treated like it said that Cecil's a drunk, he's this or that. I was like, oh, I like, so it's going personal. So because Simone was so hurt by Heavenly, she felt that Jackie is being really chummy with Heavenly, and they be good friends, and that she loses her best friend because Jackie is on Heavenly's side. I don't know if she's on Heavenly's side, but she is not. She coming in besties with Heavenly. And is losing the friendship. So I was like, okay, so that's the reason, because she's friends with somebody else and y'all not close, because they both agreed that they haven't been seeing each other this year that much. They used to hang out a lot. They used to study with each other. They used to do a lot of things together. But this year they haven't reached out because Jackie said she don't know, because she feel nervous about reaching out to Simone about things, and she don't know how Simone will react to things and stuff. And I said, oh, okay. So she was very hesitant. So they both was at fault for not reaching out and hanging out. And I guess they make it up. It's like that, because they had been good friends for so long. But I was very puzzled about that. Now, Tori brought something that's just, both of y'all not being honest right now. And I think, and she said, Simone said, yes, I am. I said, I don't think so either, because if it's because of Heavenly, and then you say, oh, she being friends with Heavenly is not an issue. It's not, oh, okay with me. She could be friends with whoever she wants. It's not bothering me. But clearly it was a bother, because you said at the beginning of her being friends with Heavenly, best friends with Heavenly. So clearly you have a power, because you have power with Heavenly. You feel like Jackie should check her and not be cool with her, because she did some foul stuff towards you. And since you've been my friend for all this long time, you should be able to be on my side. Basically, that's what I get it. But now she's saying, oh, it's not really a big deal. It's not really a problem. She can say whatever she want to say, no issue. But you clearly are bothered by it because you're crying. So what is it? Are you upset about it? Are you not upset about it? What is it? So I was very confused about Simone problem with Jackie. But they hashed that out, and we know that Simone can hold a grudge. So we know she's gonna take a while to get a hold of that. And the husband believes that it's gonna be fixable. Curtis said it's gonna be very fixable between those two. They'll know how to fix it. So that AD asked Simone, how is it fixed? Because she said Jack is a fixer. That's what she is. But she said, can this be fixed? She said, I don't know how it could be fixed or like that, all that stuff. So I said, oh. And then Heavenly and Simone got at it. And they was really going at it, like, yap, all stuff like that. I was like, ooh, they was really going off with each other. And now, to the point now, something that Jackie said, because Jackie in the finale said that maybe she needs to take a step back from the group or something like that, insinuating or implying that she may take a break from doing the show. Now, the reunion, she said that it was a choice of choosing a friend and being in the show, because sometimes being on camera and doing a reality TV show could hurt friendship, it could hurt marriages as well. Because when you go on a reality TV show, some things happen or stuff like that, it does hurt the friendship and some relationships. You got to be strong as a couple, as friends, to withstand a reality TV show aura, stuff like that, and the stuff that comes with it. And she said if it comes to the choice of doing a reality TV show and making her coins of friendship, she would leave the show. She would definitely leave the show. And I don't think the other girls would do that, but Jackie will. And I said, oh, okay, go ahead, Jackie, will be peaceful. Alright, then we get into Mariah Quad Day. Alright, this thing with the Mariah Quad, I can't. I mean, they're not friends. They haven't been friends for a while. So I don't know why are we rehashing this situation between those two. They're not going to be friends. They don't see each other anymore. So whatever they say towards each other, it is what it is. They're not friends. They're not cool. They're going to shade each other. They're going to talk about each other. It is what it is. There's no rules to the game. There's no loyalty. They're not friends. So what Quad said about Mariah, coke, and then being a cokehead or crackhead, something like that, and Mariah trying to defend herself about the test, and it's nothing in the systems. None of the ladies don't believe anything about or have believed that Mariah will do any coke. They have not seen it, but also they don't believe that she will. At the same time, they also don't believe that Quad will sleep with Lake's husband. Because I was saying, that's another thing too. I said, why, if she slept with your husband, why would you be at her wedding? You have your son and daughter be a part as a flower girl ring person. Then you was there at the matron honor. Like, you would do a lot for someone who slept with your sister husband. I would not do jack squat for somebody like that. So, I don't know about all that. So, of course, she would take a polygraph test to clear the name and everything. Mariah said, "Oh, this is so stupid, but if you want to take it, we could take it outside." I said, "Whatever." This too is crazy. All that stuff. I think we will go more into next week about the comment that Mariah, because Mariah did say call quarter hoe and to say that, and Mariah was saying trying to say that she didn't say a lot of stuff, all that stuff, and she needs to bring that up with Lake. But she did say she brought Lake as backup because she felt alone a lot of the times. A lot of ladies was not up here for her, so she felt alone. So she did bring Lake around for backup. So I said, okay. And the last thing was about the husbands. It wasn't too much. They talk about the strip club and then how, in the paint slip, how Cecil feel that Eugene should have told them in the heads up about the paint slip. I was like, it is what it is. Now, Cecil said, no, Curtis said that. He should have, Eugene should have gave him a heads up. Cecil said something that I believe it was good. That would feel good, right? As long as you have fun and it was honest and fun, it was no sexual thing or nothing like that. I don't have no time. You having a good time, you watch with the girls, so like that. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself when you come home. As long as you do, we good with that it is. It's no big deal in my book. I don't see the big deal of them doing the paint and sip, and I didn't see the big deal of them the men going to the strip club. It is what it is. Some people might feel some type of way about that, but I won't feel some type of way about that. You want to go to the strip club, you go to the strip club. As long as you don't come home telling me that you did anything with them, like sleeping with them. But you go to the strip club with your boys, hey, go to strip clubs. You go to paint and sip and see naked people's head, go see naked people. It is what it is. No one don't do nothing else extra. But come on, that's all you have to do. So I want to feel something about that. Now, they talk about men becoming bees and bitches and stuff like that, and talk about being a bitch, being a bitch and all that stuff like that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, Simone and Heavenly just start going at it with each other. Said, if you start coming to my husband, I will drag you. You call my husband, you're drunk, and most of the time he be drunk with your husband. So what is it? You want to come with me? I will drag you, and stuff like that. And that's how it ended. I said, oh, okay. But that was Married to Medicine, y'all. That was part 1 and 2 reunion. Look forward to my next one for next week, and that will be the last Married to Medicine reunion review until next season. Now, if I don't know, might do next season or not, I don't know. I will see how my numbers go. I will try to increase my numbers up so the Married to Medicine reviews go up. So, I'll see y'all next week, alright? Peace.